Angel Reese has been suspended by the Chicago. Well, she was suspended by Chicago Sky following comments that she made about her teammates, head coach,
Mm,
and the organization. She's very clearly frustrated because I mean they ain't doing nothing but losing in
yeah.
Chicago. This is what she says. She says, "I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year. We have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. I'm willing and wanting to play with the best, and however I can help to get the best here, that's what I'm going to do this offseason. So it's going to be very, very important this offseason to make sure that we attract the best of the best because we can't settle for what we have this year. I probably am frustrated with myself right now. I think the language was taken out of context, and I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the entire year. And of course, she also said that she basically was suggesting that she be open to demanding a trade if she doesn't get better players around her team. Of course, the Chicago Sky ended up suspending her for a first half of a game, and then they were saying that she didn't play because she had back problems. So we know they suspended her for the whole game for that. So all that to say, the Chicago Sky are currently 10-31 for the season and sit in 12th place in the WNBA standings, one place over Sheedy's Dallas Wings in the last spot. But we know
Hmm.
the Wings are actually trying to not win
Right.
right now,
Mm.
and they're building around Paige Beckers. However, this is Angel Reese's second year with the Chicago Sky, and things ain't really looking better than that first year. So, gentlemen, my question to you is: did she deserve to be suspended for her comments?
Um, yes. From a coaching perspective, you cannot talk about the other teammates that you have in a direct or indirect way. You cannot say we need good or great players with us,
Mm.
because you're then at that point saying
Y'all
everyone else
trash.
on your team, right? Exactly, indirectly saying, "Oh no, like y'all ain't about nothing." But meanwhile, and we've talked about this before, when we looked at the Chicago Sky back in June, and they had 7 wins. Okay, not everything she's saying is a lie, but it's the way you present it, and I think that should have been worded differently because it really looks like you just out on your team, and that's not really what it is. And Angel Reese, let's be honest here. Um, I'm going to also need some stats to boost your field goal percentage up before we keep talking anymore about that. But again, I'm talking about the comments, and you asked, was the suspension warranted? Yes, you cannot speak about your team like that. No.
Was it just a one game? You said
It was one game. Yep.
one game, cool. I mean, shit, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, apparently. So I mean, she does got to wear it a different way, but it should be a wake up call to the organization. Like, hey, we're gonna go into this summer with the number 2 pick. We need to make something happen so that we can be a better team. Like you said, Sheedy, we only had 7 wins in June, and it's September now. Yeah, we only won 3 times in 2 months. That's crazy. So maybe it's coaching. Maybe I mean she got to look at herself in the mirror too because she can play better basketball as well. But I mean, if you look at that team, it's not too much going on with Chicago. I mean, it's warranted. You know, this guy's a newer team anyway. So, you know, you literally starting from the bottom. I think right now she's just dealing with starting from the bottom with those frustrations. But she just got to keep her head to the ground and keep running, you know, keep moving and try to get better herself.
It's very interesting because I saw a tweet maybe like 2-3 days ago that was saying that Angel Reese is basically not used to losing like this. You know what I'm saying? Where she was at
Yeah.
LSU, they had a stacked roster every year at LSU. I think she was at Maryland for like 1, maybe 2 years at Maryland, but she was at primarily at LSU playing with other WNBA players. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now that I mean, you're in the WNBA now, so they're obviously WNBA players, but the team is not that good. So it's like I agree with her comments. The team is not good at all. The org is bad. The coaching is bad. The GM is bad. All of that. But it's also like there's a different way to approach it. You know what I'm saying? Who was there? Elena Della Don. She played with the Chicago Sky and said, "Get me up out of here. I'm going to what's she going to Washington." You know what I'm saying? And she ain't not playing anymore anyway. But still, it's like you can do something behind the scenes a little bit better. So you know what, this ain't the best environment for me to grow in. I'd rather get traded than stick around and wait for y'all to build a team around me when it's proven that y'all don't sustain success long. I mean, they're not too far removed from Candace Parker and them winning the championship. What, 4, 5, 6? I can't remember how long ago it was, but they were a good team, and they just fell flat on their face. So I understand her frustration, but at the same time, it's like that's a very immature thing to do as a young WNBA player to say my team is trash. That's basically what she said. And there was a player, Rachel Banham came out, and she was just like, I don't care about none of this stuff. It is what it is at this point. I was like, damn, these folks really do not care in Chicago. And I think Vandersloot came out and was just like, yeah, we gonna keep it moving. We've all moved past that. Blah, blah, blah. It's toxic, is what I see. It's very toxic in Chicago. They gonna have to do something either around her or I think move her. I think her team gonna want to move her at some point after this season. 10-31. Why are we hooping for? What we doing? I'm gonna do my podcast and make some money off that.
I mean, speaking of podcasts, I hope she do use her celebrity or like God allows them to like cross paths with Cam Newton. And because I say that because I literally seen Cam Newton's career with the Panthers, and he's literally won at every state in his career before coming to the Panthers. And again, we were sorry. So again, we would lose in first season, second season, third season, and he would express to the public kind of like, hey, I'm kind of getting sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to say it, which I guess if she would have said it differently, a suspension, nah, we cool. Because express what you got to say is going to make everybody better around you. But it's like for you to say it that way and come across like that, it kind of put like a bad rep on you when somebody like Cam Newton, who's a leader on this team, he also had veterans around him that was like, nah, young, but this is how you respond to us losing, because eventually you're going to get to a point where you win. So you need to kind of just keep that same energy. So, I mean, she got to get some veterans around her too, just a better overall team around her. But, I mean, she got it.
That's real spill because Cam had that defense that was kind of like, yeah, Luke Kuechly on the other side. Was it Peanut Tillman there as well?
Tillman, Smith was still there.
Yeah, Peppers, yeah. You had vets. Yeah. If they don't have any vets in Chicago, they had some, but not they don't have good vets that actually can hoop with her. Like you get her and Cardoso by herself. It's really that's really it. Vandersloot is okay, but she really don't want to be there in Chicago. You know, coming from New York. So they get some veterans around her like quickly.
We'll see.
All right. Look, if she can trade Dallas, I'm with it. Like, do what you got.
You gonna get a jersey, Sheedy?
Just get that. Whoa. Nope. No offense. No, I say whoa in a good way before I get chastised. I need to build up my Heat jerseys, my Buckeyes jerseys, my Cowboy jerseys first before I think about a Wings jersey.
Okay, would you get the Jordan one? How about that? I think that would have been a better question. Would you get late one? Would you get late one?
Like getting
a jersey. Yeah, maybe not a jersey. Might get a team.
A jersey.
Yeah. Well, a jersey dress. You might get a jersey dress.
Bruss in a jersey dress. Hey, yo.
Hey, bring them back, man. I guess.
Yeah, with the Melissas. I'm done.
Jersey dress. Oh my god, I can't. You know what? Next topic.